Hello everyone, my name is Samantha VanDervort. I am 25 years old and I'm from upstate New York. I grew up in Phelps, New York, and I currently live in Brockport, New York with my husband, where I am a full-time EMT, a volunteer firefighter, and a part-time patient care technician at our local hospital. As a kid, I grew up hunting, shooting competitive archery, fishing. I did everything from Girl Scouts to dance to horseback riding to baton twirling. So I can say that I've at least tried everything once. But the one thing that I've kept consistent in my life is my music. I started singing in middle school in chorus, and I broadened my horizon and started singing with bands locally. I then started doing sports events and local concerts for our local radio stations doing the national anthem. The first time I ever sang the national anthem, it was pretty bad. I butchered it, but from there on out, I practiced it every day and I got it down packed. I have auditioned for American Idol, and that didn't go very well. But once I heard about The Voice, I was pretty excited to get this video into you guys. But from there, I went to college for music and decided that maybe music wasn't what I wanted to do. So I switched my major a couple times and became a personal trainer. And then I went back to school for EMT. And I love what I do now. But the biggest thing is I get my voice from my dad. And he has been my biggest music inspiration. He used to write his own songs and sing anywhere he could. You know, like I said before, he had a couple different bands growing up, and every time we would go watch him play, I would end up singing on stage with him. And even if I didn't know the words, I just kind of screamed in a microphone, but that's a different story. But years later, my dad had stopped singing and step away from the band because of his lungs. The doctors really can't figure out what's wrong with my dad's lungs, but the best way to explain it is that they're really, really scarred, and which makes it hard for him to breathe. So the last time actually my dad and I sang together was my senior year in high school. We did the national anthem together, and that was really the last time that I've heard him sing. But from there, I got married last September, and the best part of my ceremony, I sang to my husband walking down the aisle. That was my surprise to him. And then in the middle of the ceremony, I heard a guitar playing, and I was like, what's happening? What's going on? And I had no idea. All of a sudden, I heard my sister's voice, and I turned around, and her and my father decided to sing a song during our ceremony. And that was the most amazing thing ever, to hear my dad sing again and to be able to make it through a song. He's very personal when it comes to that stuff, and he's always taught me that music can be a great way of expressing your feelings or getting through a hard time, or, you know, just doing something that you really love. But like I said before, music has just been my go-to, has been my life. And I've sang at funerals, I've sang at weddings, so I've been able to get out there and really express my feelings and to help people enjoy their special day or help them get through a tough time. But that's really it about me, and I'm excited to be sending you this video, and I hope that I get a chance to have a blind audition. I am singing a couple different songs for you. I picked country as one of my genres, and the other is a surprise. So I hope y'all enjoy it, and I hope to hear from y'all very soon. So thank you very much. God bless.
I remember all of the things that I thought I wanted to be. So desperate to find a way out of my world and finally breathe. Right before my eyes I saw my heart, it came to life. This ain't easy, it's not meant to be. Every story has its scars, and when the pain cuts you deep, and when the night keeps you from sleeping, just look at you, you'll see that I will be your remedy. And when the world is too wide or too deep for me to swim to you. Come whatever, I'll be the shelter that won't let the rain come through. Your love, it is my truth, and I will always love you. Love you. When the pain cuts you deep, and when the night keeps you from sleeping, just look at you, you'll see that I will be your remedy. And when the world seems so cruel, and your heart makes you feel like a fool, I promise you will see that I will be your remedy. When the pain cuts you deep, and when the night keeps you from sleeping, just look at you, you'll see that I will be. When the world seems so cruel, and your heart makes you feel like a fool, I promise you will see that I will be your remedy. She's a small-town, hard-working woman just trying to make a living, working 3 jobs, feeding 4 little mouths in a run-down kitchen. When you're never taking nothing and doing nothing but giving, it's hard to be a good wife and a good mom and a good Christian. She said, I don't drink, but sometimes I need a stiff drink, sipping from the high full glass, let the world fade away. She said, I don't smoke, but sometimes I need a long drag. Yeah, I know it might sound bad, but sometimes I need a smoke break. He's a big city, hard-working man just trying to climb the ladder. First generation to go to college instead of driving a tractor. Never had nothing handed to him on a silver platter. It's hard to be a good man, good son, do something good that matters. He said, I don't drink, but sometimes I wanna pop that top, take a swig and make the world stop and watch it fade away. He said, I don't smoke, but sometimes I wanna light it up. Yeah, when things get tough, sometimes I need a smoke break. Yeah. So here's to you and here's to when the day gets long. Go ahead, I understand if you wanna take a load off. I don't drink, but sometimes I need a stiff drink, sipping from the high full glass, let the world fade away. Yeah, and I don't smoke, but sometimes I need a long drag. Yeah, I know it might sound bad, times I